Okay, now let's look at some very simple examples. Okay, this question is saying a bell rings every 18 minutes. A second bell, that is a different bell, rings every 24 minutes, and a third bell rings every 32 minutes. If all these three bells ring at the same time at 8 o'clock in the morning, at what other time will they all ring together? So let me just say this. I've drawn a representation for this question. You can pause this video and try to find out the answer itself, whether you can understand whether you are supposed to try find out the LCM or HCF or what are you are going to do. But in this case, I'll show you what we are doing here. So this is the first bell. So in the first bell, it first rings at 8 o'clock. Then it's ringing every 18 minutes. So it is rings at 18, then 36 minutes, then 54 minutes. This is basically the table of 18. Similarly, the second bell rang at 8, then it rang at 24 minutes, then 48 minutes, then 72 minutes. Again, this is the table of 24. Similarly, the third bell is ringing at 32 minutes, then 64, then 96, and so on. Now again, like we did there, I can just see what is common. I can see that if I keep seeing in the table, I can't see any number which is common between these three. So if I go, I will see that 288 is a number which falls in this, also falls in this, and also falls in this. If you see, there is no other number. So at the 288th minute, it is going to basically all these three are going to ring together. You can just go through these tables and see that there is no such number where these will be ringing together before that. So how do we do it? It's simple. I find out the LCM of 18 and 24 and 32. Now you can use any of the previous methods. I'm going to use very simply do something. Again, I can just divide it into groups of 2 and 3. This is 2 into 9. Okay, 24 is 8 into 3. So basically I'm just putting the 2's together and the 3's together. 32 is purely 2, so it is 2. For LCM, I take the bigger of the lot. So in this case, if I take the group of 2's, 32 is the biggest. So I simply take 32. In 3's the group, the biggest is 9. Because this is 3 into 3, this is 3, there is no 3 here. So I will just have 9 here. This is how I find out the LCM. This is simply 288. This is exactly what we got here. Now 288 is the minutes. I'll have 288 divided by 60. I'll have 4, that is 240, 48, which means it is ringing after 4 hours 48 minutes. In this case, we can see 8 o'clock was the initial time. 8 plus 4 hours is 12. 12 hours 48 minutes is the right answer. This is how we solve this question. Now, a very similar question. In a firing range, 4 shooters are firing at the respective targets. The first, the second, the third, and the fourth shooter hit the targets once every 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, and 8 seconds respectively. If all of them hit the target at 9 AM, when will they hit the target together again? So again, this is very similar to what we did there. So this guy is hitting every 5 seconds. So he's going to hit at 5 and then 10 and then 15, 20 and so on seconds. This guy hits every 6 seconds, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 and so on. So had it been only these two people, then they would have hit the target again after at 30 seconds. But that is not the case. So what we are trying to, for 4 shooters, it will simply be LCM of 5, 6, 7 and 8 seconds. And if I try to find that out, as you can see that in my factors, I will have a 5. In 6, this is 3 into 2. This is 7. This is of 2's. This is 8 itself. So in the groups of 3, I will have just 3. Group of 2's, I'll have 8. Group of 7's, I'll have 7. So I hope you've understood how to, or you can find out LCM any which way that you want to find out. You will be able to find this out as this is equal to 840 seconds. 840 seconds is how many minutes? I divided by 60. This is simply 14 minutes. So my right answer is 14 minutes after 9 o'clock, which is 9:14 AM.